Hello, my lovelies. Happy Sunday afternoon. It is November 10th. Marine Corps birthday, 249 years. I happen to know that because my ex-husband always will be a Marine. And I did send him a happy birthday text this morning, so it was just kind of one of those things. Tomorrow being Veterans Day. And it's really funny because if we had stayed married, tomorrow would have been our 30th wedding anniversary. Crazy. Anyway. You didn't need to know that. Hi, y'all. I am Kim, the Snitch Stitcher. I live in Dallas, Texas. I am not from here, but I've lived in Texas since like 2009-ish. I've been living in the Dallas area for about 5 years. So this is my channel about cross-stitching. Holy cow. We're almost a minute in, and I finally said cross-stitching. So now you know what you're in for. If you are new, welcome. It does get better, I promise. If you're returning, thank you so much. And, welcome back. You kind of already know what to expect. But I do want to say thank you to everybody that takes time out of their day to sit here and watch me ramble about cross stitch, which I love. Everybody that knows me knows how much I love cross stitch, even if they're not stitchers. It's just something, I've always got a project with me. I'm always doing something. It doesn't matter. It's just, it's my Prozac, my Xanax, whatever you want to call it. It's what calms me down. It keeps the demons at bay, and just is something that I really enjoy. Keeps me from killing a couple of my coworkers. Y'all, yeah. Anyway, so let's get into it. If you are interested and have not done so already, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that wonderful kind of stuff. It does bring me some joy. So if you are into giving joy to others, do it. Makes me happy. I am like this close to 500 subscribers. So when I do hit the 500, I am going to be doing a giveaway. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that will hit before I have my next video so that I will have time to plan and get ready for what I want to do. I do have a couple of designers that I've talked to that are offering up digital patterns, and I'm wanting to maybe do like a gift card. Who knows? So we will see. We'll see how quick it happens. So like, subscribe, all the goodies. Then we can all share in some happy. Anyway, so let's get to it. Sorry, I've got like a little cold thing going, so I've got some tea here to kind of help, loosen the pipes. This is this really cute cup I went to up to Missouri, Hamilton, Missouri, the Missouri Star Quilt Company. It was a general craft retreat, but we went up there and used their facilities for the retreat. It was a lot of fun. It's neat the way it's set up. I can say that their chairs suck. But the facility overall is really great. It's the way they've got the rooms for, the staying and everything. And then it's got a big general craft room. It was really neat. But this is just one of my favorite cups. I've always loved it. I've always been a sewer of some sort. Used to sew Barbie doll clothes. I made quilts, cross stitching, just all kinds of stuff. I have made some clothing. My first examples were not good. Not good at all, but it's fun. Okay, so hopefully that'll get me for a little while. So let's talk about y'all. Your girl has had 4 finishes in like the last week or so. I know, me too. I don't know what the hell. I know part of it I can tell you. Kelly, Don't Run with Scissors. She has been really pushing and really kind of helping motivate the rest of us. She's been pushing really hard to get some of her big projects done for gifts and things like that. So I think that's been kind of a big deal. And I've been kind of loosely going by one of the things that she's been talking about, which is finishing 24 and 24. So I am actually sitting at 20 projects that are finished. I have one more which is this close. I'm just having a hard time getting that last little bit done because it's a repeat of the bottom or the top onto the bottom. It's flowers. and I'm just not there yet. It's Threads of Deceit. It's been a really neat pattern. It's a really neat idea. It's a mystery cell. And it's a Victorian murder mystery. So different characters, and you describe to being one of the characters, and you get specific hints for that. So the stitching itself has wrapped up. I think we'll have the final reveal of whodunit. I think this week, maybe tomorrow. I'm not quite sure. I can't remember. I need to go back through and read. I think we've kind of decided who we think it is, but not sure. But anyway, it has flowers across the top, and then it's repeating the flowers down at the bottom. And I've been working on other stuff, so it's been kind of pushed to the backside. And unfortunately, a couple of the other things that I have been working on, I can't show you. A couple of them are Christmas presents that I'm working on. I can give you like a quick drive-by on one. It's in my bastard bag here. And this is for a friend of mine for Christmas. And it's, whew. Okay, so that's it. That's all I could show you. There's some 310. That's all I could tell you. I don't know what the other colors are. There's some green, there's some red, there's some gray, there's some white. I don't know what else there's in there. Maybe some yellow. But that's a Christmas present. The other one, there's very little started on it. So, anyway. And I'm kind of going along with the mindset of really kind of a no new starts November, although I've already ruined that because technically I did start a couple of things, but they are model stitches. So, but I think if it's a model stitch, that's kind of something different. It's a commission piece. So, it is what it is. But I'm doing a couple of pieces for Becky with Lucy Beam, and y'all, I cannot wait for you guys to see these patterns. I believe they're going to be market releases. I'm not 100% sure. The colors, they are wonderful. The patterns are just freaking fabulous. Just freaking fabulous. I wish I could just crawl in her brain. I just love the stuff that she comes up with. But anyway, so I'm working on that stuff. So it's been a little bit more difficult for me. I really haven't had anything that I could really show because I'm working on like 4 different things that I can't show anybody. And that's been a big part of my time. But anyway, okay, back to the finishes. Ramble. Okay, so I did finish Freddy Meowcury. There he is in all of his gloriousness. I did do beads up here. Instead of doing French knots because it just wasn't going to happen. But I thought they looked pretty awesome. But look at with the 3 threads. Oh, I love him. I don't know exactly how I'm going to FFO him. I'm not quite sure. I think he needs a really obnoxious blingy frame, but I haven't decided yet. He's going to have to go really super simple or he's going to have to be blinged out to the extreme. Don't know yet. We'll figure it out. And I'll put the information on him. He's by StitchPeople. And it's Freddy Meowcury, but I love him. This one has actually been done for a little bit, and I finished it, but then I couldn't show you guys because I took it to my EGA meeting to show off my finish, and then I left it there. And so I finally managed to get back because there's Anna had picked it up for me, and then she wasn't there one time, and then I was there one time, and it was just the whole thing. But this is Botanical Bee Hands-On Design from and it's on Splash from Picture This Plus, and I just pulled my own colors for this. I kind of got loosely with what it was, but I love this fabric. It's so pretty, and it's showing up a little bit more orangey, I think, than what it really is. But I'm not sure how I'm going to fully finish this. I'm thinking about putting it in a fabric wrapped hoop. I don't know. I can't figure out yet. I may send it over to Tammy and say, surprise me. I don't know yet, but I love it. So, and hey, y'all, I ironed this stuff for you. So I also had, a finish on Strength and Dignity by the Proper Stitcher. And this is on, Silver Moon fabric. It turned out so good, so good. I did not put what the scripture was down here. The Proverbs scripture, I didn't think it needed it. And I really love it. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen with her. I love it. It is so pretty. It's just really delicate. And I very much enjoyed stitching on it. So we shall see. But y'all, I ironed for y'all. Okay, so Tammy, who is Leopard and Lace Boutique, Leopard and Lace Co. XOXO. She used to be Leopard and Lace Boutique. we were wanting to do a sal, and I let her pick from like 3 patterns, and this is what she decided on. We've been doing Tuesday night Zooms, and I know that the 2 of us are done with the project, but I think we're going to continue the Tuesday night Zooms through the end of the year. There may be, I think there's going to be 1 week or so that I'm not going to be there because I have bunco and I've missed it the last couple of times, and my bunco ladies were fussing at me. They're like, they saw my link that I had put up that I was, you know, going to be there, and they're like, oh, you can do that, but you can't come see us. So, Plus, at bunco, I have a chance to win money. Hello. Not a whole lot, but I can win money. So, this is Queen of the Needle by Brenda Gervais. And she's so pretty. I am going to send her to Tammy to fully finish. I'm not quite sure how she's going to finish. I think she was talking about maybe doing it as a pillow. But she's going to do twinsy finish, which I am perfectly good with that. I love it. And a lot of people have asked about this blue. Okay, these are not the called for colors. I just pulled from my stash. I think it's primarily was Weeks Dye Works, and I just pulled from what I had, mainly Classic Color Works. And this is Moonlight from, not Classic, Color and Cotton. This is Moonlight from Color and Cotton. A lot of people have asked about this blue because it is gorgeous. And the color, the red of the tomato is Cardinal. That is now become one of my favorite reds. It is freaking gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Bing Cherry is my absolute favorite. Cardinal is my second favorite. And then there's a third one. It's gassed. It's Schoolhouse Red, I believe. Oh, so pretty, so pretty, so pretty. So this was my last finish for what's been happening this last week or so. I'm still just, I had 3 finishes in 3 days. Part of that is because of sows. So the Queen of the Needle was a sow, and then this one was a sow. So I think that helped. And plus Threads of Deceit. Like I said, I'm almost there. I'm going to try to maybe finish that up this week. So then I'll have it finished, and then I'll only have 3 more to get done, which I should be good with my 24 and 24 because a couple of my Christmas presents, and then one of the models I'm hoping I will have stitched before the end of the year. I should. I would be very surprised if I'm not. Maybe both of them. We shall see. But I should be good with my 24 and 24. Plus, I don't do big projects. So, you know, I'm good there. So this is the 31 Days of Posal. And I got it finished. This is a random blue linen. I probably got it at a stash. Let's see if I can get this straight. Is it zoom in? Because, of course, why can't we get it to zoom? Because that would make sense. Anyway, okay. It's awesome. It's got all these, the House of Usher. It's just got all these different elements. And it was really neat because of a lot of the information and the stories that they had with this. I thought it was really cool. Most of the stuff I already knew because I've always loved Poe. But it was neat to learn a few new things that I hadn't heard before. So it was really cool. This is from Witch's Garden Crafts, and I really enjoyed it. I think I'm probably just going to do it in a simple 8x10 frame. I think that would probably be the best way to go. So yeah. So let me get into some of the items that I am whips, because I know I kind of did this backwards. I was excited about the finishes, y'all. Even the people that know me, they're like, who are you? What have you done with her? Because it's been funny. So this is in a bag by Tanya. This is so cute. This was for a retreat. Look at that. Is that not adorable? And this is it's this vinyl is printed vinyl. So it's got the little avocados and stuff. The retreat that I went to, it was basically like a fiesta kind of theme. So it was a lot of the pretty Mexican paper flowers. It was just all bright colors and fun. And she found this with the avocados and stuff, and we thought it was really, really cute. So it's got the little tomatoes and watermelon and just flowers and avocados. So anyway, so this is Halloween Fun, and here's the picture. Because I don't have the picture here with me, so I will have to put it up. It is a Mill Hill kit, and for somebody that hates beading, I got a lot of freaking Mill Hill kits, y'all. But I'm working on the stitching now, and I haven't made it very far. So, and it's really kind of hard to tell. That's all purple, basically, that's up in there, and then we've got that kind of turquoisey blue. So there's a lot. This is really nice, bright, and colorful, which was one of the things that I really liked about it. Here's all the colors. I know it's a clusterfuck, I know. But I like putting them on these so I can kind of keep track of what's going on. And what I do, I don't know if I've shown you guys this before. I like to, because Mill Hill, y'all, put a freaking DMC number on there, whatever. That way we can figure out what they are, because it does make it difficult. I go through and take the pattern, and then I write kind of like what the color is and do the symbol on there. I put a piece of tape, and that way I know what it is so I can find it. It makes it easier for me. That's the way my brain needs to work. But the colors are really pretty. It is bright and colorful, and it's a lot of fun. So what did I just do with that? Okay, there it is. It's under my board. Y'all, I am on cold medicine. That's my story. Oops, sorry. You have to see my head, sorry. That's the story, and I'm sticking to it because, yeah, the struggle is real. Okay, so this is this cute little bag. I think Tammy gave this to me. It is really cute with the little lipstick deals. It's perfect for some of these little small projects. And this project, it has been affectionately called Bougie Cat, and that is from Kelly. So Kelly bought this pattern. She thought it was really cute. She wanted to do it. Her daughter, their family adopted a cat, a senior cat. And speaking of cats, mine's over here eating, so she may hear her slurping. She was snoring earlier, so I don't know which is worse. But she went and got this pattern. She found it when we went to StitchCon this year, and there was 2 patterns, and she asked them to do the flosses to brighten it up for the flowers and stuff. She wasn't realizing that it was going to be overdyed floss, and not just overdyed floss, but silks. So this one simple little pattern, and it is White Cat by, I just had it, Bit Creek, is now called Bougie Cat, because for a simple pattern, she spent a good chunk of change on it. It was hilarious. It is so funny. It is very truly Kelly, without a doubt. So I am doing this, and I did mine a conversion instead of it being a white cat, just like Kelly's doing with hers. Her cat's got like some tan and some darker brown. My girl cat, she's a Russian blue, so she's a gray color. And of course now she's eating dry food. She's got canned food over there that's quiet, but no, let's eat the loud crunchy stuff. So I apologize. Hopefully you can't hear that or hear her as she's eating, because she's a noisy girl. She's an old girl. So I did mine kind of in a gray fashion. And I did this really small. I did it over 1. I'm doing 10 stitches because I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I was smoking crack, apparently. And I'm doing this on Ghoulish from Under the Sea Fabrics. It's 20 count Opal Lugana. But this is my start on it. Well, more than a start. Come on. Zoom in. There you go. So I did it with 2 shades of gray to kind of give it that idea. And I kind of did this little line down to kind of give an idea of where her legs are. That is the tail coming up, and now I basically got to do her head. And then I'll need to do some little stitching to point out the flowers. The colors are really pretty. I pull colors that I liked for the flowers. Some pinks and purples. And I'm using Gast and Color and Cotton. Yeah, just a little bit of everything. But I really like it. I think it's really pretty. And I just need to get on it. I just have to work on it when I'm at home because it's tiny. And I need good light and the stronger glasses. So, and speaking of cats, my old girl cat, she's 16. She's been in pretty good health most of her life, but she is to the point where she is starting to fail to thrive. And it just breaks my heart. I don't even know. But I just keep on waiting one of these days for her just not to come bebopping in there yelling at me in the morning for food. But I've had her since she was a trash can kitty. She was a kitten, and she was in the trash can. My neighbor said he was going to kill her. And I rescued her because that was not going to happen. So anyway, okay, no more sad stuff. So my next one, y'all, I was working on this. We we have a small group, that my Thursday night Stitch a Bitch group, and we stitch together, and it's wonderful and it's fabulous. And I pulled this out to work on it, and I realized that I screwed up on my counting. And it's enough so, because there's multiple colors in here, that I'm going to have to rip out a pretty good section. So this is the Dreamer. Let's get it in the right place. She's fabulous. I am doing it on a brighter color. The color that it was originally called for was kind of this drabby, greeny, I don't know color. I'm not a fan. It was kind of a pukey green color. I'm using Calypso's K. It's 32 count linen by Under the Sea Fabrics. And it's so freaking pretty. But right here is where I screwed up. I messed up on this. So all of this section here is going to have to come out. This is true here, coming down this thinner line. So I went ahead and put it away because I was disgusted and I didn't want to look at it anymore. So it may have to go in timeout for a little while. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I'm just frustrated with it. It's by the Artsy Housewife. And I pulled my own colors for it. Because I think they use primarily weeks. Seems like everybody's using freaking weeks lately. And I just am not a fan. Color and Cotton and Gentle Arts is my jam. And of course, this is in one of my bags from Needle and Bone. From Tanya, because y'all know my addiction. Okay, so I am pulling deep, y'all, because I haven't pulled this sucker out in a long time. And this bag, it's a Texas bag. This is from my friend Debbie. If you go to any of the Texas retreats, she's known as the Bag Lady, Debbie the Bag Lady. She lives over in Shreveport. She's actually part of my local Stitchy group, my Stab and Gab group. And she drives over from Shreveport, which is like a 2.5 hour drive every month for us to meet up. And anyway, so this pattern, back in the day, so I'd say 2000, there was Stitch Life magazine. And my friend Dana had started it up. And we started doing a floss tube. I think we had maybe about a year into it, and then everybody's life went everywhere. And I don't know if the videos are still up or not. But we had a lot of fun. There were 6 of us. That's where I met my friend Kelly, and I met Julie, and Dana, and Ren, and other people. But we decided, we started to do a round robin. Then we realized that all of us all over the country, that would probably not be a good use of our time. And then, so we found a pattern that we liked, and then we instead of, it's called Peace to My Friend, and I'll put a picture here. It's a really neat pattern, really neat pattern. It is, I have no idea who it's by. Y'all, I don't even have the note on here. I have the Big Hawk and pattern that I put together. Okay, so I'm not going to show you the pattern. I'll show you the back of the pattern, why I put all the pages together, because, that's the way my brain works. And how we were going to break it out. But it's supposed to have like an alphabet and stuff at the top. I'll put all the information at the bottom. Y'all, seriously, I have medicine head. So I'm doing this with Sulkies. It's the Broadway collection, and I don't want to really pull all these out. So let me pull the pattern out of here. So you can kind of see, y'all, the struggle is real. It's these wonderful bright colors. I hope you can see those. They're really fun, bright colors. It's the Sulky 12 weight. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of the similar, not quite. There's a little bit more gem tony than the colors that I want to do one of these days for Paradigm Lost from Long Dawn Samplers. So this is all I have done so far. So it said Stitch Life, and then we were going to put everybody's names on here. So I kind of have it broken up to where you can put everybody's names. And of course I have my initials. So this is the start I have on it. I do want to get back to this because I would like to kind of commemorate that time. A really great group of people, and I have lifelong friendships now out of this. But I do want to get back to it and work on it. I haven't pulled it out in quite some time to work on it. And I need to. I really need to. So, okay. So this is the last one of the whips. I mean, because the other stuff that I've been working on, I haven't really had enough progress on anything. I did work the other day on flamboyance of flamingos. I'm up to a whopping 10%, 10.66%. So I did put some time on that the other day. It was about 500 or so stitches. And other than that, I've been working on these other projects that I can't show you. Y'all, it is so hard, so freaking hard. So this is a bag that I absolutely love. This is So Much to Love. This flamingo bag, is this not just gorgeous? And it's all padded, and the detail here, and she does her little heart, and then on the back, and I mean, this is a big size bag. It's got the gusset bottom, the whole thing. But it was so cute, and I got this. This is part of my 2020 shop craziness. Ow, there's a needle there. So, okay. This is one that I know that everybody has seen. Everybody knows. And I want to finish it because I love it. But I kind of am sick to death of it because I did it on 14 count Black Ada. But it looks so good on it. But it's so stiff. And I'm not even halfway through. This is Tiny Modernist Words to Live By. Oh, let me put a board back here to at least kind of help a little bit with it. So I got the big motif done. This is like cat hair and despair. Because this sucker's covered in cat hair. There's a reason I wear a lot of gray clothes. I have a gray cat. I love this pattern. It is so pretty. I mean, look, the bright colors. I mean, look at those colors. They're gorgeous. But it's so hawkin' big. I do want to get back to it. I need to get back into the flow of it. I know that I've had some friends that have talked about doing no new starts in 2025. I know I can't do that. I'm not capable of that. There's too many things that I want to start. And even though I'm kind of really not starting anything new this month for November, it's even been hard. Because I was telling my girls about it Thursday night that I'm not going to really be doing any starts. So they're like, anybody want to take bets on how long it takes her to break that? It's been tough. But I have stuff I need to work on. I'm trying to behave. I'm trying to be good. You know, it's a thing. So that's all I have as far as stitching stuff. Now I did go, okay, y'all. So I had told you guys before, when I did the Dirty Annie's recap, Pixel Pixie got to meet her at Annie's retreat, and she had a pattern that that was gifted to us, and it was a here. It is Sweet Tea. Oh shoot! What the heck? It's got a really freaking cute armadillo. Sweet tea. It's got an armadillo drinking sweet tea. But it is using Cosmofloss, and I've never used Cosmofloss, and so I had to order them because I really want to start this. Tammy really wants to start it with me, so I'm being good, and I am not starting it until Tammy has her crap together. But look at those colors. Oh, they're so pretty. They're so pretty. And they're so soft. These colors are so much brighter than DMC colors. I am just kind of blown away, and they're so soft. They're not quite silk soft, but they're not too far off. So I'm really liking them. And I did get some of the Cosmo, the black, because I wanted to try it. I haven't tried it yet, but Kat stole some off of me at retreat. So, it is what it is. So that was a little bit of haul that I have. And then Tanya and I went the other day. So we went to our EGA meeting, and then we ended up, after our EGA meeting, it was our holiday party, we went over and met up with our friend Velma, and it's kind of a running joke because honestly, the only time we really ever see Velma is when we're at retreats. So our friend Raymond had made the comment. He says, I'm sorry, I don't believe that she exists outside of retreats. I'm like, yeah, sure she does. Sure she does. So we have proof. This is Tanya and Velma and I. Okay, sorry about that. My camera didn't want to zoom back. I don't know what the hell happened. So hopefully I'll be able to clip that out. If not, you'll see me waving like a lunatic. So anyway, I did that so that you can see what's going on. But anyway, so we went over there, met up with her, and at this really cute little coffee shop. It's Coastal Cove, I think. I don't remember. But it was just really neat coffee and tea shop. Had really great vibes. She had bought a purse. Okay, she brought a mystery box. And it was like a discount or whatever. She bought a mystery box. She got the purse in. It's from Portland. I think it's Portland leather. And it was not her color. It's a really pretty purple. Really pretty purple. And people that know me know that I love pink and purple. So she ended up getting a discount code in there with that. And then she ended up ordering the color of the purse that she did want. And even with the cost of both, because of the mystery discount price, and then anyway, she basically got 2 purses for the price of 1. So I got a free purse because that's what's so nice about having friends in this world. And she knew that I would definitely make use of it. And y'all, it is fabulous. I use it for I can put my laptop, my work laptop. I do need to get a laptop sleeve so I can put it in there in my notebook and put it down in there. But it fits really well. I can put all my stuff. I could put several projects in there. It's big, it's fabulous, and it's purple, and it's leather, and she even already conditioned it, the whole thing. She also she doesn't really stitch linen. She does big Hawken Baps. So she did give me some fabric. It's from the Primitive Hair. It's called Old Salem Linen. It's a 30 count. It's really pretty. It's nice and grungy, and oh, is that pretty. So she gave me that fabric. I am so excited. I know I'll have a project for it, but I can't start anything right now. I have to keep reminding myself. I keep on wanting to kit up stuff, and I'm like, nope, can't do it, cannot do it. I have to prove my girls wrong. I have to prove that I have the strength and willpower to not start something new. November better hurry up and be done. Because I'm ready. I'm so ready for it. Also, after we did that, we realized that we were not too far. So we live in Dallas, in the Addison area. So we drive 45 minutes to Fort Worth, Arlington area, to go to our EGA meeting. Because they're so freaking fabulous. So from there, we went to Louisville, which is about a half hour. Because nothing is quick and easy in Dallas. Dallas-Fort Worth area. So we went up there, we sat there and visited with Velma for a while. Tanya's daughter went with us, and we all just sat there, and her daughter just went and played on her video game while we all sat there and chit-chatted and everything. And then we left, and we realized that we were really close to Denton, to it's Thistle Creative Reuse, I think is what it's called. It is a crafty thrift store. Yes, a craft thrift store. They used to be in a really small, teeny tiny little building. They've now gotten into a bigger area. They actually are combined with a used clothing store as well. But they have got all kinds of stuff. They have yarn. They have like paper crafts. They have crochet needles and crochet hooks and knitting needles. They have cross stitch stuff. They have quilt fabric. It's all stuff that's been donated. So a lot of this stuff is maybe older, or it may be used, or, this, that, or the other, but it's still in really good quality, and it's decent prices. Plus, Debbie from DG Sewing, we met her at the Stitching Bee. She had given us a little discount thing. Of course, you know where mine was? Mine was sitting over there on the table. Tanya was smart and put hers in her purse, so she got to make use of it. But we went over there and wandered around a little bit. Tanya got some big spools of thread, which were really inexpensive. I ended up getting a few things. So one of the things I did get, because Tammy uses these a lot, and these are like super vintage. And I think I got them for like $1 a piece, maybe that much. I don't know. It's these seam bindings. And some of these are old ones. And these are totally Tammy's colors. And what she'll do is she'll take these and I think she puts them in hot water, and then she crunches them up, and I don't know. And it makes that really crunchy tape stuff. They're really cute. But these are totally her colors. So I got these for her because that's what we do. When we have crafty friends and we know what each other likes, this is what we do. You find a good deal, let's do it. So I got that for her. Oh, y'all, my meds must be wearing off. And then I also got, because I like a good spring hoop. And these were marked at like $1.50 a piece, and I think I got them for like 75 cents. This one's a little bit older, but I love the spring hoops. These are the bigger ones. I usually use the smaller ones, but the big ones are good too. I like kind of torturing the cat a little bit, and I'll put like the smaller ones around her like a collar. She's not happy. She hates that, but that's what we do. We torture the ones we love. And then I also got, okay, so I am going to need to get a knob for this. But, so it's got the smaller rods, and then it's got the bigger rods. So I do need to get one of these little ends here. But it is a Bill's Frames, and I've heard of these before. Now it is a sew-in, which I'm fine with that. I have a project that's probably going to go on this before too long. Maybe. Of course, I can't do it in November, because damn it, I screwed that up. But I was really excited to get it. So we'll see what happens. Oh, and I did have, okay, so I do have one that is going to go by the wayside, a pattern. Well, this variation. I've already found a new fabric to start it on. I just have to figure out the floss, and I may end up dyeing the floss myself because I just haven't figured out exactly what I want to do. So, like God and everybody else, in 2020, thanks to Long Dog Samplers, y'all know what I'm going. You know where I'm going. Pandemic. So I started it. I love the pattern. I do love the pattern, but I hate it on this fabric. I was going to do it on an 18 count white Aida. I do it on 310. My goal was to stitch the majority of the items in the 310, and then I was going to do like a light gray wash with it because I was too impatient to go ahead and dye it beforehand. Because why would we do that? Why would that, I swear. Anyway, here it is. Because it's big hocking. This is like 1 page plus. Well, actually, I kind of messed up and I missed out on, I think, was it here or here? I don't know. Yeah, I think it was over here. Where I was missing like a small little section because I didn't put my pattern keeper over enough. But I hate working on it. Because there's just so much to it, and this Aida is just, it's softer. It is softer than a lot of them, but I'm just not a big fan of it. And I just got to where I hated working on it. I mean, I had a good setup. I used a stand, the whole shebang, but it just didn't do it for me. So I do have another fabric that I've been thinking about doing it, and I'm thinking about doing it over one. I know. I don't know what my deal is with over one lately. I really, really like it. But, so I think that's what I'm going to try to do. That's my goal. I'm gonna try. I gotta find the floss first, but I have a piece of linen from Leslie, and I can't remember the color. It's really, really pretty, and I think it's like a half yard, and it's perfectly within the size range, and I'll just have to do it over one, but that's a future me problem. Yeah, I'm not worried about it right now. Now, there was something that a couple of people have asked me about, like, what do I put in my bags with my goodies? Because I usually, well, I don't have an easily accessible one right here. A lot of times, actually I do. I lied. So, in my bags, I usually, of course, have my fabric. I usually have a hoop, which, of course, this one is not the right hoop for this because I don't have one in this one right now because I had to pull that one out. And my little girl is over here yelling. I have my pattern if I'm doing a physical pattern. And then I usually will have a highlighter to go with that. Usually erasable, the friction highlighters, because they're awesome. And then my floss. This one, in this case, I do have it in this little snack container because it's perfect. I love the size of these. It's great for smaller, but if you're using bobbins. So this has got Karen water lilies, and it's got the bobbins of floss. So it works really good to put them in there. They're just little snack containers. I get them from Amazon. If you want to know more about them, just leave me a note and I'll pull them out. But I also started doing a while back. These are just my little travel kits, and this one has got a little sticker on it. It says warning. I can't tell. I have the patience to stab things thousands of times. And it's a little Altoid tin. And I get these. You can get these on Amazon for pretty cheap. But what I do, because that way I have exactly what I need. And a lot of times I'll do these as table gifts. This is a little bit of a mess. I have a magnet up here, or a couple little flat magnets. I also have a needle minder up here. And I have a snag nabbit, Come on, zoom in. There we go. Snag nab, and I usually put a couple of needles. One of those is yeah, it's just kind of a mess. And then I have these little containers. I bought these for something else, and they worked perfect for little orc containers, and you can put the lid on them. I can't get my hand to turn the right way. That fits in there. And then I get these really cheap tweezers. These are perfect if you have an animal. For cat hair. Cat hair, cat hair, hair, cat hair. Another thing for cat hair is these little mascara wands that you can use. They work really well. And you can get all this stuff on Amazon for cheap. A little needle threader. This one's not one of the cheap ones. This is one of the Mill Hill ones. I really like these. I got those as a gift. I like having the inexpensive seam ripper. Amazon, yet again. And then these cutesy little scissors that have the little cover on them. And what's nice is I can put all of this stuff down in here, and it's my little travel kit. Okay, I say that, and then of course I can't get it in there. Put all my little goodies back in there. So then I have all of it, and then I can close it, and I can drop it in my bag. I have gone through, because I'll buy multiple sets. You can get like these little Altoid containers, like 6 of them for pretty cheap. And then you can get the seam rippers in bulk. You can get the tweezers in bulk, the scissors in bulk, the snag nabbits. It's not actually the regular snag nabbits. It's the generic ones without the little cute little clear case. You can get like 10 or 12 of them in a container. And then you can buy the magnets pretty cheap. So I do these a lot of times, like I said, as table gifts. But I like having them. I usually have them in a lot of my regular on-the-go projects, the ones that I take with me. It's just nice because and if I don't have one with a project, I usually have one sitting out on my table, and I'll snag it and drop it down in my bag so that I have everything I need. But most of the time I at least do have scissors and some kind of an orc container, even if it's just a piece of felt that's folded over and clipped together. Just to make it a little bit easier to kind of contain the chaos. But so it's just a nice thing to have in there, and it can be pretty inexpensive. I mean, first time when you're putting it together, but when you spread it out across multiple projects. But it's an easy way to do it. And then I find, cutesy little stickers, these little sarcastic stickers. A lot of times they're on Etsy. If I've done some where if I knew the people that were going to be at my table, I put their names on there. And Lori, I still owe you an E. I don't know what happened to your E. But I have it. So anyway, it's just a neat way to do it. Other than that, I think that's about it. And so I did post up last night because I was trying to get my crap together last night. And I've been emptying. I have not been putting my floss away. When I've been looking for stuff and then buying stuff and then getting new floss in. So this is my tray of crazy. I think I got this at Dollar Tree. Or the $1.25 tree, and I think it was like $5. And this is kind of where I keep all my floss. It's stuff that I have pulled out of the tray, or pull out of my floss cabinet, or off the little floss carousel that I have for like on my overdyes, or like these just came out of a kit or of a project that I'm done with. There's that moonlight blue again. Oh, it's so pretty. So these just all need to be put back into my stash. So and there's a few that need to be bobbinated, things like that. So I usually end up tossing them in this one spot. And I was going to do this last night. And then I got a phone call, and I ended up going and chit-chatting with a friend of mine for the longest time. So it didn't happen because apparently my mouth and my hands could not work at the same time. So it is what it is. So, and there's one more little seam binding. I guess that one fell off. Wait, one more, Tammy. So I've been watching some FlossTube. I do have my regular FlossTubers that I watch, of course. His Princess Kelly is what she is on Instagram. Dang it, Kelly, you confused me. And she's Don't Run with Scissors on FlossTube. Leopard and Lace Co. XOXO, Tina Frazier, Witchy Stitchy B. Let's see, Stitching and Tea with B. Let's see. Untwist Your Stitches Rose, UA Stitchery. Oh, I love her stuff. Oh my goodness, she's in the Ukraine. Her stuff is beautiful. Anyway, so I've been watching some others, especially in the last couple of weeks. I've had a lot of report running and crap like that at work where I need something to keep me focused. So Mrs. Jones Stitches, I've been watching her, and it was really funny. I actually won. She did like a little giveaway, and I won a pattern from her, and I had I had been watching her before, but I hadn't notated down that I had been watching her. Alchemist Stitcher, love her stuff. Mega Stitches, she's a hoot. PNW Stitcher, Craft D Stitches, Cat Hair Stitchers, they crack me up. Jen's Fiber Web, Jamie Cruz, Beck Stitches Everything, Keb Studios Creations. So she's trying to get 400 subscribers by the time she turns 40, and I think she turns 40 in February. Y'all, let's blow her up. Let's blow her up. Subscribe. Go subscribe. Do it. Like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. That would be so freaking fabulous if we could just blow that out for her 40th birthday. Textilly Crafts. Oh, her stuff. Her voice is so soothing, and she's great. Emanon, I think that's how it's pronounced. She's out of Austria. I watched her first FlossTube. Really enjoyed it. She's got some really great projects. And Dances with Floss. These ladies crack me up. They were really great. So they just put out their first one. So go give them a shout, take a look and see what they've got. There's so many out there. It's great. So anyway, okay, I'm going to wrap this up before I say, and keep on going and keep on going. Oh, I do 2 more things. That's why I have sticky notes. I have sticky notes and I still almost forgot. So, for people that are interested, y'all have heard me talk about Stitching Texas. It's our local stitching retreat. It's kind of not the very first, but it's kind of our first regular big one that's open to everybody. It is put on by Tina Davidson. We have actually a Stitching Texas Facebook group, and the retreat is coming up. It's going to be April 4th through 6th in 2025, and it's going to be in Flowermound, Texas. This is like my core group. I'm an early bird with her. We started doing early bird so that she could put down her deposits for the hotel. And so it's really kind of neat because once you're an early bird, you get priority seating. So you get in there early and get to snag your spot, all that kind of stuff. You get a few other little frills and things. It's $115 for the weekend. So it's Friday morning through the evening, and we go till like midnight. And then I think 8 to midnight, and then Sunday afternoon. And we usually don't leave there until like 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But it's $115, and it's really great. The hotel she's got like a hotel booking rate, all this other stuff. So the registration opens up for that 11/16 at noon. Y'all, do it. It sells out super freaking fast. Don't wait on it. If you want to come to Texas and go to a really freaking fun retreat, come hang out with me and my girls. Do it. So 11/16 at noon. I don't know what day of the week that is because I think it's a Saturday. Maybe. Okay, but at noon Central Time. So do it. Also, don't forget Dirty Annie's. It's the Texas Hold'em 2025 retreat. It is going to be March 14th through 16th, I believe. And it's going to be in Irving, Texas. Y'all, best retreat I've ever been to in my life. Definitely come hang out with us. Tammy with Leopard and Lace, she's going to be teaching a class. Tanya's going to be there selling her bags. I wish I could get Kelly down here. I'm working on her. I keep on pushing. I keep on poking. But it's going to be a lot of fun. So check it out. It's Dirty Annie's Retreats. And I think hers is $225, $250. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember. It's well worth it. It's really awesome. There's lots of good giveaways. Same with Texas, with Stitching Texas. They do all kinds of giveaways, and it's always a lot of fun. It's a really great group of people, and I don't know what I'd do without these ladies and gentlemen. I have to say that, ladies and gentlemen. We do have Raymond. We have folded him into the flock. But go to the retreats. If you are not sure, do it. If you get a chance to go stitch with others and hang out with others doing this stuff, do it. It is so much fun. You're not going to get any stitching done. You're going to get a lot of talking done, but do it. It's a lot of fun. So, okay, I'm getting off here. My nose is running. Sorry for sniffling. I'm trying not to. And my fur baby is over here whining around my legs. So I hope that you guys just have an awesome week. Next couple of weeks. Oh, and happy early Thanksgiving. I'm probably going to my mom's for Thanksgiving, so this will be fun. And then going into month end, yay. Anyway, I if I don't talk to you before then, I'm sure, you know, follow me on Instagram, talk to me on Instagram, shout out, whatever. But I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. I hope you get to spend time with people that you want to be around with, whether that's family or friends or whoever. And just have a good one. Just do what makes your heart happy and keep on stitching. Love you guys. Bye.